trading hour, but we do have some very interesting analysis lined up for you. Now, a whole host of companies are going to be in focus as the lock-in periods for investors end over the next few months. And these are, of course, companies that have recently made their debut on the street. Hormaz is here with the calendar and the timelines. Hormaz.
You know, death, taxes and shareholder lock-ins have some sense of inevitability with them. They always come after a point of time. Now, this time around, we have 66 companies having their shareholder lock-in periods ending over the next 3 months until the end of June. And 460 crore shares of these 66 companies will become eligible to trade after their lock-in periods of various time frames will come to an end. Now, nearly 1/3 of these 460 crore shares belong to one company. It was IRFC the last time we spoke about lock-ins. This time, it's IREDA. But before going any further, here is a clarification as we tell you every time. A lock-in period ending does not mean that these shares will be sold in the market. They just become eligible to trade. Now, back to IREDA. Now, this time around, the company will see nearly 150 crore shares or 55% of its outstanding equity become eligible to trade once its 5 to 6 month lock-in period ends on the 30th of May. Now, IREDA made its stock market debut towards the end of November last year. It was a 32 rupee IPO, and within 50 days of listing, it skyrocketed to a high of 214 rupees. And since then, it's been a bit of pressure for IREDA. It's down over 30% from its peak. But besides IREDA, there are multiple companies whose 5 to 6 month lock-in periods end starting this month. Here are a few names. Tata Technologies is one of them that generated massive interest during its IPO, but now is trading below its listing price. Honasa Consumer is another one that generated a lot of interest. All of these will see around 50 to 65% of their outstanding shares become eligible to trade. Now, there are more names in this list. The Signature Global, which has been in the news recently, Zaggle, which has also been in the news and has doubled from its IPO price. Even these names will see up to 65% of their outstanding shares becoming trade worthy. Now, on to the 1 month lock-in period. And this list includes the recent listings. And in this one, there is Vibhor Steel Tubes, which made a massive splash on its stock market debut. But here on expected lines, it's only 2 to 6% of outstanding shares that will be eligible to come to the market. Now, into the 3 month list, and in these names also, Azad Engineering is one name that stands out, as 17% of its outstanding equity will become eligible to trade once its lock-in period ends. Now, similar to IREDA, even Azad Engineering shares have nearly tripled from their IPO price in just 2 months. The 1 year lock-in period includes some early IPOs of 2023, and they will see up to 50% of their outstanding shares eligible to come to the market. And lastly, the 1.5 year and beyond will see names like Electronic Smart, 5-Star Business Finance and Inox Green become eligible to trade between this month and June, somewhere between 20 to 65% of their outstanding shares. Now, there are 66 companies. We have highlighted just a few of them, but as has been the case over the last few months, a PSU grabs the limelight. Who's surprised to hear that?
Okay, thank you very much for that. Here's what we'll do. We'll wrap up on Trading Hour.